guys, today's day 7 of the Let It Go challenge, and today I'm calling it the lucky day. And I'm calling it a lucky day because number 7 seems very lucky to me. I know it was my sister's favorite number when we were growing up as kids, so I thought it would be great to consider this today a day where we focus on our lucky, positive vibes. So, we kind of have to consider ourselves people who are lucky and positive and blessed at this point. And it's all about inviting positive things into our lives. And with that, I really wanted to talk about the law of attraction. It's one of my, I really like this concept. And it was like a while ago when I started to research more about the universe, and I found out that there are these laws in the universe, and one of the most important laws to the universe is the law of attraction. And when I think of the law of attraction, I just think of attracting things into your life based off of what you are. So, in other words, you can't attract something that you don't already have or that you don't already feel. So, when you're working with the law of attraction, you really have to embody and attract the things that you want in life based off of your mindset and belief system that you already have received it. And it's a very, very powerful thing, and I've found it to be incredibly true in this universe. If you're negative, you'll attract negative. If you think negative, the outcome will be negative. But there's also the opposite of that. If you're positive, then you attract more positive things into your life, positive people, people who are similar, kind of like your vibe attracts your tribe type of thing. So, positive and negative energy. Two things that I really believe and see in this universe all the time. Positive are all the things that make us feel positive, things that are light and happy, prosperity, harmony. So whenever you're feeling joy or positive or smiling, then there's a vibration that happens inside you that vibrates at that level. And on the contrary to that, there is negative energy and darkness, sadness, anger, greed. Um, you know, I think about positive and negative energy a lot and how real they both are in this world and how they exist. And it's so crazy the effect that positive and negative energy can have over our lives. It's really all about like a team that you play for or who you choose. Because positive and negative energy is alive and prevalent in our world whether you see it or not. And it's dangerous, the people who aren't aware of it, aren't aware of their own energy and their own emotions and feelings and the levels that they vibrate at, your mood, your attitude, your character, things like that. It's all based off of positive and negative energy, and it's kind of a side that you need to choose and be an ally of. And of course, I'm all about positivity. Even when there is negative energy in my life, I try my best to counterfeit it or counteract it with positive. So if something happens and I'm negative, or if a negative situation happens in my life, sometimes I do lose it. I'm not perfect by any means, but I always try to think of the positive in that negative situation, or why that negative situation had to happen and how can I make it or see it positive at this point. It's not an easy thing to do, but it's necessary and very beneficial for a person to be able to transfer energy like that in their lives rather than let it take over their entire being. It's all about pushing forward. You don't want to give into the negative energy that happens in our lives. Instead, we can just see it as something that needs to happen for us to learn and grow and further expand our knowledge to understand these things, about how it all works. And I definitely would like to understand things more than to become a victim of a situation that's happening that I'm not aware of. It's pretty scary. So that's positive and negative energy. And the law of attraction ties in there based off of what we want to attract in our life at this point. When we do things that are good for ourselves and when we put ourselves first and we keep a positive outlook and do daily positive things for others' lives or our lives, then that is what we attract with other people in our jobs and our peers around us. It will show up everywhere in our lives. And I think it's all a test, honestly. But I believe attitude is very, very important. And your outlook on life is even more important. So when we're focusing on inviting things in our lives, we have to be careful when we look back in the past. Because if you invite things from your past back in by looking back and, seeing your life in a past tense type of way instead of being in the moment, looking forward to positive things, it can be dangerous to look back and get caught up in things that have already happened, I guess I want to say. So what you want to do is shut that door to the past and lock it. It's so weird during moments like these when our past comes back to haunt us, or things show up that used to challenge us and try to challenge us again. But when you really, really let things go, which is what this is all about, guys, when you truly let something go, it's gone. If you don't let go, then you're holding on in some way. In the back of your mind, subconsciously, whatever we're talking about here. Remember a person, whether it's eating habits or just how we beat up on ourselves, personal characteristics that we have to change, whatever it is that we wanted to let go at the beginning of all this, and at any point in our life when we realize, hey man, I need to let this go. Well, it's going to be a process, and we're going to have to really want to let those things go at the end of the day. Because when you really do let something go, you're not going to have to question whether I shouldn't. You're already going to be at the finish line, and you're not going to be holding on to it. Not going to be looking back in the past. You're going to be so ready for new energy. It's just going to be time for you to move forward and want better for yourself. We all reach this point because every human being at some point in their life realizes that they deserve better. We are pretty insecure beings, I would say, but we also have a consciousness that has a way of letting us know when things are good or bad for us. Our subconscious is a weird thing. So, and it's also, I wanted to say here at the end that it's kind of a struggle between people who want to let go and people who want to let go. Some of us are at different spots in our lives where maybe we need the strength still, or maybe we're not quite aware of our own worth yet. I remember a point when I was like that, and we all get there. It's definitely different levels, and we're all at different points. But the whole point of today, guys, is I just wanted to focus on positive vibes. And honestly, it's weird. Today, just to be honest with you, when I woke up, I woke up from like really weird, negative nightmares. And that was a challenge for me to feel not so positive, but still want to promote that and want to make some type of positivity out of it. I do not want to become negative influence or let negative influence me. So I just thought it was ironic that today, when it's all focused on luck and positivity and being blessed from our angels and attracting what it is that we want out of life, it's so weird that I would be challenged and embodied with negative energy today. It threw my whole day off to have these horrific dreams, and it's definitely a challenge. But like I said, what I'm gonna do about that is just write out my dreams, because I like to write the dreams that I have, especially the ones I remember so deeply, even the negative ones and the nightmares. So that's what I'm gonna do, is write out why I think I have these dreams and what the symbolism and what was symbolic in the dream. That way I have a better understanding of it, and then I can see the negative but focus more on the positive, because I want to understand both aspects of it. But I myself am more for positivity, so I find that encourages me and lifts me up more than, because if I get caught up on the negative, I really get down, and it can slow me down a lot. And I've spent a lot of years doing that, which is why I'm so real and to the point about letting this energy go, because I've been there, guys. I've held on to things that were toxic. I've let things take control of my life for years, and it's just time you won't get back. So you better learn from it and allow it to just be fuel to you. Allow it to build you up and make you a better person. It's all you have to do, because life definitely gives us challenges on purpose. I go through different challenges than other people. Some people go through different challenges than me, and it's because we are based off of the things that we go through to change us into the people that we were always meant to be. That's what I think. Without these challenges and things that I would have to overcome in life, how would I be shaped and formed and chiseled, molded into the person that I'm supposed to walk around as? So I do believe that there is always a really important reason why things happen. These struggles and these battles and our failures, our losses, those are the things that create us the most. Those are the things that we grow from and learn from the most. But I definitely want to focus more on the positive here, guys. The positive is what pushes us through. There's way more to be positive about than there is negative. It can always be worse, and of course it could be better in some cases, but at least it's not worse. So for Lucky Day 7, I just wanted to focus on our lucky stars that are always above us shining, always trying to guide us to the right direction. It's more about staying on this path, keeping the faith that we will find our way through these things, especially when the negative comes. Because I do see a lot of people going through things right now. Things are coming to completions with February on the way in just days. January was a pretty tough month, and it's coming to an end slowly, so keep in mind that the battles and challenges are going to be coming their hardest within the next couple days. So what does that mean? We just need to suit up stronger. We need to put extra armor on, be extra smart, extra strong, and stick with the positivity even more so than normal when we're being challenged this strongly all at once. But it'll be okay if we just focus on the positives, and if you just stay around people who believe in the same things as you, who aren't going to put you down and cause you more negativity, because that's not going to help at all. So just watch your environment, make sure you're keeping yourself safe and protected from things that are just going to ignite your downfall. Other than that, guys, tomorrow I'm still contemplating what I'm going to do, because we're getting really close to the end here. In day 8, I'm still going to contemplate on that tonight and see what I'm going to do tomorrow. But I'll make sure it's intuitive and that there's some pretty informative information there for us. But until tomorrow, I hope your day was good today. It's nighttime now, but my day was really pretty off. I hope you guys wasn't as off as mine. But other than that, guys, just make sure you're staying positive, and I'm definitely going to work on that as the night comes to an end too, no matter in what way I'm challenged or not. It's always better to stay positive, okay? So let's try our best to stay on that side and on that team, and not for the team that wants us to fail. That's how we're going to win this.